Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we are doing a private eye reading for the sign of Scorpio. In this message, we're first going to tap into the energies with the Romance Angel deck here, get an overview of what's challenging this between you and your person. Then we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the energy here, Scorpio. And in this portion of the message, we're going to look into your person's true intentions moving forward. We'll see how they're feeling about the challenge, how they're feeling about you in the present moment. We'll look at what their next move may be and any advice, guidance from Spirit. We'll clarify throughout the message as well as pull a few oracle cards at the end. If it's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. There was similar energy coming out in Cancer's reading from the Romance Angels, okay? We are going to dive a little bit deeper into the challenge here and see what comes out, but it's almost as if this is a past love interest that you've been in separation from for a while. This is a person you could potentially have children with. For some of you, this is going to resonate, okay? This is the underlying energy. I do feel here, Scorpio, that there's a need to kind of let go of how things play out between you and this person, okay? So don't be so rigid in your thinking about how this should play out, because maybe it's going to start out slowly, right? Maybe it's going to build up into something. I feel like your person and you have been separated for some time. Your person is coming out of separation and reconciliation, which is a very opposite type of an energy, but it's telling me that you have been in separation from this person for a while, and you guys are, I feel like it's going to be a surprise meeting. So it's almost as if you guys are going to run into each other, maybe at a holiday party, some sort of gathering where this is going to be like a pleasant surprise here. So let's see what's challenging this for you, Scorpio, in the present moment. Now, please keep in mind, guys, that the messages here are general, meaning they're not going to resonate every time. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title, then there's going to be something in the message for you. If the message resonates, there will be a link below for the extended version in the description box. For the information on the ritual kits that I offer, personal readings, extended versions, how to get entered into the drawing that we do here every month for free, personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And Scorpio, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Scorpio, there is going to be communication. I feel like you guys have not been communicating. If you guys have communicated, it's been very little. You've recently experienced some sort of ending. I feel like this is having to do with a relationship. Or you've had to move, maybe, out of that location. Your person is in an energy of healing. Again, I feel like you have had an ending with somebody that's different from this person, okay? This is your energy, Scorpio. This is what you're going through. Your person here has probably gone through something very similar. You guys are coming out with very similar energies. I feel here that this is going to be how you guys are going to reconnect, okay? You guys are going to start talking about, you're going to start expressing how you feel about what maybe you've just gone through, and your person is going to come forward and most likely express that they've gone through something similar while you guys have been in separation. The Knight of Pentacles is here with the Six of Swords. This tells me that you guys are going to be building something potentially very solid here, Scorpio, with the King of Pentacles. However, this is going to play out very slowly. So letting go of expectations, letting go of control of how this plays out is going to be important. Now let's clarify the energy here, Scorpio. If you find the messages helpful or resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated. It does help with the growth of the channel, getting the message out there. So thank you guys so much for that. You are all amazing. What's challenging this right now is the time that needs to cultivate this relationship, that needs to cultivate this connection. I feel here with the Chariot energy, Scorpio, you may be kind of rushing into something or wanting to rush. Almost the type of energy of, I have to get under one person to get over the next. And your person is in a very patient, very centered type of an energy. So let's clarify the 10 of Swords, Chariot for Scorpio. Please and thank you. Yeah, I feel like you're in a rush here, Scorpio. It's almost as if you want to get over whatever it is that whatever just ended. You're trying to get over that situation, which is understandable. But you need to take time to rest, to rejuvenate, to heal. Now, your person could very well have been in that energy for too long, right? But I feel there is something to learn from that. There is an energy of focusing on the balance, focusing on their happiness, and proceeding very cautiously here. Not rushing, not being too quick, right? Not being too pushy in this connection. I will say, Scorpio, this does have potential if you can give it time to cultivate. Give it time, give it space, give it, just the right amount of energy it needs, and then enough space for it to breathe, okay? This is very new, but I do feel like this is a blast from the past, okay? So this is a person that's coming back. There's a need here to take time. Take time, cultivate your own happiness. Be friends with this person for a little bit. We're going to dive into this person's energy here, Scorpio, and see where this is. But I feel here the need is to focus on your stability first, as well as cultivating just this connection in general, and then building on that. Okay? A lot of people have a bad implication about friends being put on a friend's level. But I don't feel like that's a bad thing, because a lot of long-term relationships start from a friend level. Like friend zone, you hear a lot of people talk about, oh, I've been friend zoned, or friend zoned is bad. It's really not a bad thing, because it gives you and your person time to kind of build that foundation. Let's look into the person's true intentions here, Scorpio. Moving forward in the month of November. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Okay. Scorpio, this person has gone through some sort of transition in their life, some sort of difficult transformation. And I feel like this transformation has really changed their perspective on relationships. I do feel like this person's intentions is just to be honest, to be clear and concise. I feel here, Scorpio, they want things to be smooth, stable, cool, calm, collected. No rushing. Just taking one's time and really cultivating a pure connection. I feel like they want things to be smooth. They don't want to rush. They don't want things to be rigid with the Six of Swords, okay? And I really feel here, Scorpio, that their perspective on relationships has really changed since the last time that you and this person has connected. And I do feel like you are going to be able to tell this energetic shift. So how is this person feeling about the challenge? Eight of Cups in the reverse, Three of Cups, Hermit energy. I do feel like this person has contemplated this reconciliation. They've thought about this, Scorpio. They've thought about coming back into connection with you, how this would feel, how this would look. I feel like this person has taken some time with themselves, the Hermit energy coming out for their perception of the challenge. I also feel like they view this challenge as just another challenge, another bump in the road. It's almost as if this isn't a challenge at all. It's not a perceived challenge. It's like a lesson that they need to learn. There's a lot of heavy emotions here. A lot of happiness, but there's also some reluctance as well. I will say that there's a little bit of reluctance, or kind of trying to balance out, trying to figure this out, where this should go, how this should play out. Just take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Start with the conversation. So how is this person feeling about Scorpio? I really feel like this person is ready to leave the past in the past, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And I feel here that they view you as ready to leave the past in the past as well. Focusing on the stability, focusing on the happiness. It's almost as if this person has probably gone through some personal growth, some personal development here. Definitely a big difference from this person and when you interacted with them before, from what I can see. I do feel like this person perceives you as very solid, Scorpio, very stable, somebody that they can rely on. I also feel like this person views you as good with money. So maybe you're very good at balancing the books, or, you know, keeping the finances in check. So this person's next move here. Next move, Scorpio, moving forward. I feel like this person does want a new beginning, but there's an energy of holding back, of being patient, of waiting. Waiting to see. This person does see an opportunity for reconciliation with you in the present moment, Scorpio. But I feel like they are being a little bit cautious. Maybe this is because of how things have played out in the past with you. I do feel like it is almost as if like a renewed, refreshed spirit, like giddy, like teenagers type of an energy. Okay. There is a lot of, again, heavy emotions here between you and this person that I sense, Scorpio. So understanding that you both feel a similar way towards one another, even if this isn't being spoken on. So what is the advice guidance for Scorpio here, Spirit? Please and thank you. I am going to do an extended version to the reading, guys. In the extended version, we'll take a look at the hidden energy, see where this is all headed. Look at the outcome if the advice is followed. It's all going down in the extended version, and the links are all below. I do feel like there is going to be an offer. This may be you, Scorpio, that's going to come forward and try to offer this person to move forward. I do feel like there is going to be a little bit of getting on the same page. See, their backs are turned to one another. You guys are going to have to kind of face, I feel like, how I'm seeing this is you're going to have to make amends with whatever happened between the two of you in the past. And I do feel like it's a little bit of both of you. It's not just your person, and it's not just you either, Scorpio. Your person has been doing a little bit of planning. I feel like this person has been thinking about this a lot recently. And maybe there has been times where this person has crossed your mind as well, Scorpio. That's spirit telling you that this person is thinking about you as well. You guys are both thinking about this new beginning, about this opportunity. How is this going to come together? It's going to be very slow, very steady. Slow and steady wins the race. So, Scorpio, your soul journey message coming out for your reading is empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. You don't truly understand others' motivations if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes. It's so easy to judge another's behavior matched against your own and label it as right or wrong. But you're missing an important part of the equation: the other person's history and personal path. We are all sparks of the divine with a purpose here in the physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path to love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Your job is not to judge. Your job is to love and to understand. Scorpio, I feel here there is an energy that this person is going to be able to help you heal from this past situation, but it's almost as if you may need to keep this person as friends for some time so you can have that teacher-student experience more so than intimate relationship. I do feel like there is a possibility for more, to be built into more, but you're going to have to take some time in cultivating that. So you're gonna have to ask yourself, is it something that you're going to want to pursue? Maybe take some time and think about it. Sit with that energy. Your blessing message here, Scorpio, for your reading is, I am willing to change. I am willing to release old negative beliefs. They're only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. I am willing to change. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, Scorpio, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this month. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version, links are all below. Otherwise, thank you guys again, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.